Much of Britain has experienced the worst storms of the year, with strong winds and heavy rain causing flooding and damage across the country. All cross-channel journeys out of Dover were cancelled this afternoon, and the Environment Agency has issued more than 70 flood warnings in England and Wales. There are 10 in force in Scotland. In parts of southern England, winds reached up to 100 miles an hour. Robert Hall has the details.
The storm had reached a peak as dawn broke, leaving a trail of damage stretching from Carmarthenshire to Kent. Winds of up to 100 miles an hour whipping up coastal waters and tearing boats from their moorings. Ferry sailings from Dover have been severely disrupted. Winds here were gusting to gale force 10, closing the port for a time. Services from Plymouth were also suspended. In Hampshire, where sightseers shot these pictures, the high tide pounded sea defences and flooded coastal properties. The problems faced by coastal areas are compounded by what's happening inland. The rivers have been swollen by heavy rainfall, they're flowing towards the sea, and they're meeting tides driven by these very strong winds. Put simply, the floodwater has nowhere to go. In Wales, river levels are still rising, leading to more localised flooding. A number of people have been rescued from vehicles trapped in floodwater. But it was the power of the wind that caused most difficulties during the day. At Elfordley, outside Plymouth, a driver escaped unhurt after trees fell in a hotel car park. On the roads, the gales have led to hazardous driving conditions. Local authorities have been stretched as their staff work to clear fallen trees. A lull in the bad weather tomorrow should lead to improving conditions, but more autumn storms are on the horizon. Robert Hall, BBC News, Dorset.
There's a full weather forecast on BBC One coming up shortly before 5:30.